That was my rendition of the Twilight Zone theme song.
I don't know why you're doing that.
Because we're doing SCP.
Oh. Ooh. You did the 001 compilation thing a while ago.
Yes. Okay. So the first, I think it was the first SCP video you ever showed me.
No, the first one I ever showed you was 3000.
Yes. And then
which was marvelous.
that's what got me into it. And then I watched the Exploring series where they talked about how SCP-001 is actually like, there's a bunch of SCP-001s.
Mm-hmm.
But someone specifically requested that I watch these videos like in order, basically.
Right.
So they said I have to watch this video about the Gate Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Then they said I have to watch one called The Deer.
Right.
And then I don't remember what the third one is, but I'm gonna watch that one too.
So I think this will be a fun one.
Okay.
So let's get started. We're gonna do 2 of these SCPs today for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do this one and then the deer next.
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm down. Let's learn a little bit about the details. This is from SCP
Illustrated.
Ooh.
You smell like a banana.
I'm eating our banana phone.
And I'm really upset.
Ring, 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 ring.
How am
ring.
I supposed to call
banana
the police
phone.
for help?
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Banana phone.
I should have like a nice tone to your voice. You should
Yeah.
sing to me more often.
Sure, ma'am.
You're not gonna sing to me more often, are you?
No.
Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. In 3, 2, 1, play.
General notice. All files
What's up,
concerning the
homie?
nature of SCP-001,
I missed
including the
you.
decoys/decoys, are protected by a memetic kill agent designed to immediately cause cardiac arrest in any non-authorized personnel attempting to access the file.
I hope we're all
Revealing the
right.
true nature of SCP-001 to the general public is cause for execution.
All right. Well, I heard that one loud and clear.
Well, sounds like we're watching a different video.
No, that's triggering for people. Okay, me. I'm people.
You put such a large piece. I was not expecting such a large
You
piece
should be
of banana.
used to large things.
I'm just gonna play the. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna risk death to avoid that.
I know, though. Really, though.
Warning. Any non-authorized personnel accessing this file will be immediately terminated through a memetic kill agent. You have been warned.
257.
Ooh, that's cool.
57.
This guy's always been
Continued
so
life science
creative.
confirmed. Removing safety interlocks. Item. SCP-001. Object class Euclid /
Okay.
Description. SCP-001 is a humanoid entity approximately several hundred cubits in height or 320 meters, located in an undisclosed location near the intersection of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. The following features are known about the entity. A number of luminous wing-like appendages emerging from the shoulders, back, temples, ankles, and wrists of the entity. Although an accurate count has never been established, most observers place the number of wings at anywhere from 2 through 108, with the mean number being 4.
Okay, look, y'all.
What? How do you even? Okay, that's some real SCP shit
That
right
is
there.
quite the range.
Be like it's a little or a fucking lot. Normally around 4 though. It's like a mostly 4.
A weapon, possibly a knife or a sword, classed
A knife.
SCP-001-2. Any entity that approaches within 1 kilometer of SCP-001 is immediately struck by the weapon and obliterated from existence. Any hostile action taken towards SCP-001 have resulted in the annihilation of the attacker, regardless of range. SCP-001 appears to be standing with its head bowed in a gesture of supplication, with SCP-001-2 held in both hands point down in front of it. Human beings exposed to SCP-001 report hearing a voice in their heads, giving them a directive which the subject reports cannot be disobeyed. The most common directive is forget, which will result in the subject walking away from SCP-001 with no memory of having encountered it. On rare occasions, however, other directives have been given, The most famous of these is the one given to the founder, Prepare. This is the organization now known as the SCP Foundation.
Oh!
Observers have reported that
Nice.
SCP-001 appears to be standing in front of a gate of immense proportions. Long-range photographs have occasionally detected what appears to be a pastoral grove within, containing numerous other entities of the same composition of SCP-001, as well as several fruit trees of unknown composition.
Those are the trees that are in Africa that are famous, right? The
Yeah.
canopies and stuff. So that's like a looks like a savanna type area, you know. And whenever they do it with like angelic creatures and stuff, it seems like almost like an Eden, right?
War and strife. Okay.
Right.
War and strife would be very interested in this whole thing.
Dude, I wish I could see Skitten play fucking War, man. She be tearing that shit up, boy. Damn.
Of particular note are two
For those of you who don't know, that is a reference to Darksiders Genesis, which came out on the Switch. And yes, we're playing it, and yes, it's amazing. Darksiders is still one of the best games to like have ever existed. Darksiders 2 is whatever, and you know, Darksiders 3 is yet to be seen, like, from me. But yeah.
They would probably murder everybody in this place.
I'd let war murder me.
War said, bro, it's a time for a crusade. Like, let's do it.
two fruit trees of immense proportion near what appears to be the center of the grove. One, it is noted, appears to be an ordinary apple tree, although the other bears a fruit unknown on Earth, described as the tree of the fruit of life. It is avowed belief of the founder that the gate which SCP-001 guards may be the gate to data recovered. Administrator clearance accepted. The Garden of Eden,
Nice.
based on correlations with ancient Babylonian texts and the Dead Sea Scrolls, in which case one can deduce that the entity known as SCP-001 may be data recovered.
An angel. Got
Administrator
it.
clearance accepted. Uriel, the angel of repentance,
Oh.
the angel tasked by God to protect the Garden of
Specifically.
Eden, and the
Right.
angel who buried Adam and Abel in the garden. Special containment procedures. Because of the nature of SCP-001, no containment procedures are necessary.
Meh.
24/7 monitoring of SCP-001 is to take place from a safe 10 kilometers plus distance from the determined location, Site 0. The location of Site 0 is known only to the current SCP Administrator and the single Overseer level agent of Abrahamic Faith, 05-14, assigned to monitor SCP-001 from Site 0. Said agent is authorized to take any action necessary should SCP-001 become inactive, and is required to immediately alert the Administrator and all other Overseer level agents should SCP-001 show any change in behavior, as this may constitute the beginning of a Patmos X-Clay class end of the world scenario.
Yeah.
Should
Here's the-
SCP become
yeah.
active in any way, personnel are required to immediately consult the Patmos series of emergency orders. Decoding algorithms for emergency order Patmos are to be maintained on site at Site 0 in the possession of the designated observer and to be transmitted to the SCP Foundation offices only in the event of SCP-001 becoming active.
Okay, that
In
makes
case of a
sense.
premillennial rapture scenario, all vital personnel are to designate a secondary operative of non-Abrahamic faith. Said secondary operative is to be informed of the location of the primary designate copy of emergency procedure Patmos and mimetic kill agent inoculant, and is to be kept on ready status to take over the primary duties as necessary.
Okay.
Addendum 001-A. Experimentation regarding SCP-001-2's
That's
effective kill range.
Why would y'all do this to anybody?
Experiment A.
Y'all are fucked
One
up.
Class D personnel instructed to approach SCP-001 as closely as possible on foot. Result. Upon making visual contact with SCP-001, the subject is ordered to leave. The
Okay.
subject immediately turns away from the entity and walks away.
Send him out, nigga.
Despite repeated orders to continue the experiment, Class D personnel refuses to obey and is terminated. Upon termination of Class D personnel, all research staff involved are immediately obliterated by an unknown force, presumably SCP-001-2.
Uriel said, nah, nigga, you're not gonna make this man do this shit and then kill him?
I like the word obliterated there. It's very satisfying. They were obliterated!
Experiment B. One remote-operated research robot guided to approach
Cute.
SCP-001 from the ground. Upon approaching within 1 kilometer of SCP-001, research robot is obliterated, presumably by SCP-001-2. All further attempts at remote reconnaissance have the same result.
He's like, get out!
Experiment
Go
C.
away!
100 pre-programmed research drones instructed to approach SCP-001 from multiple angles simultaneously.
So y'all ain't learned shit.
Coordination is successful, and all 100 drones cross the 1 kilometer mark simultaneously. However, all 100 are simultaneously obliterated by SCP-001-2.
I love it. Keep saying obliterated more
Designated
times.
observer at Site 0 reports that SCP-001-2 appeared to strike in all directions at once. SCP-001 did not deviate from its stance while this took place.
I must break your brain to see some shit
Experiment
like
D.
that.
Wire-guided missile fired from a distance of 3 kilometers.
Why?
SCP-001-2 obliterates weapon upon crossing the 1 kilometer mark, simultaneously obliterating the launch site and killing
Wow.
all personnel. Experiment E.
Oh my god.
They're still going.
Intercontinental ballistic missile fired from SCP nuclear submarine Nautilus. Data redacted. Data recovered.
Oh, it's so
Administrative
nice that
clearance
they're giving us
accepted.
all this data too.
Experiment E. Multi-warhead intercontinental ballistic missile, multi-warhead thermonuclear, fired from SCP nuclear submarine Nautilus. SCP-001 is seen to raise its head from its stance of supplication, previously unseen behavior. Administrator at 0514 order an immediate abort mission.
I was gonna say, I feel
Upon
like
crossing
that.
the 1 kilometer boundary, the missile is struck by SCP-001-2 and consequently detonates. Approximately 1 hour later, long-range surveillance can see through the smoke and shows SCP-001 still in the same position. However, its wings appear to be wrapped around its body. It is assumed this is to protect it from the heat or the radiation, though this is not known. SCP-001 then enters what can only be described as a rage state. SCP-001 extends its wings to a previous position and then raises and points SCP-001-2 towards the direction of the SCP submarine Nautilus, some 65 miles away, and out of SCP-001's line of sight. At this moment, all remaining thermonuclear warheads on board the SCP submarine Nautilus detonated.
Nice.
The Nautilus, 4 SCP aircraft carriers, 24 SCP escort vessels,
Wow.
several merchant vessels, and a luxury yacht were obliterated in the subsequent blast. The death toll is estimated at 35,000.
Oh!
This incident represented one of the biggest uses of amnestics and Foundation influence. The entire surrounding ocean for a distance of 30 miles in all directions was restricted. Local news outlet was screened and monitored for no mention of this experiment. The families of the merchant vessels and yacht were terminated to avoid questioning. Amnestics were added to the water supply and released via chemtrails over all countries within a 100-mile radius. By executive order of the Administrator and O5 Council, no nuclear weaponry is ever to be used against SCP-001. Experiment F.
Jeez. What is the point?
Y'all,
You
can
can.
y'all learn? Can y'all learn a lesson, please?
Alright.
Y'all killed all these fucking people.
And
Y'all
then-
had to do all that and then continue to do experience. Leave this nigga alone. He don't want to talk to you. He's
Jesus.
just not that into you
Really,
guys.
though? Really?
Read the fucking book. Watch the fucking movie.
He's not invested in this relationship.
Jesus. Y'all don't understand a toxic one-sided relationship when you see it. Twitter has all the answers for you, my guy. I'm upset.
I know.
SCP-076, Able,
Oh, Able.
and Task Force Omega-7 instructed
remember
to
this.
approach SCP-001 on foot. SCP-076, Able, refuses to carry out the mission, despite
Nice.
not being informed of the mission's nature. Upon being asked why, SCP-076 replies, "No. Just no."
Not doing that.
Nah,
Experiment G.
nigga.
SCP-073, Kane.
Leave Kane alone.
Due to the result of Experiment F, SCP-073 was not informed of his destination until arriving at Site 0. SCP-073 approached the site on foot. Upon seeing SCP-001, SCP-073 became distressed and asked to abort. SCP-073 was ordered to continue. At this point, the symbol on SCP-073's forehead became Administrator Clearance Accepted. Data recovered. At this point, the symbol on SCP-073's forehead became unrecognizable. SCP-073's head appeared to split apart, and an incredible bright light seemed to be coming from it, resulting in 3 security personnel going blind. Experiment was terminated due to the effect this had on SCP-073. SCP-073 began begging SCP-001 to stop, stating,
Please, my lord. Please, Uriel. I do not seek to enter the garden. Forgive me, my lord. Please, forgive me.
073 was restrained in a Class 5 containment unit and immediately evacuated. Upon crossing 2 kilometers from SCP-001, SCP-073 lost consciousness. See Addendum 001-AA.
That's messed up.
Addendum 001-AA. By executive order of the Administrator, no further experiments are to be carried out
Find
regarding
a fucking lead, you
SCP-001.
dimwit!
You know, but to be fair, they had to go this far at least one time.
Why?
They never had to do it again.
Why?
Because they were compelled to secure, contain, and protect. I don't know. I have no idea why.
No further SCPs are to be exposed to SCP-001.
Yeah, that's probably smart, guys.
SCP-001 is not to be used to dispose of dangerous SCPs. Addendum. The following errant transmission was received by Foundation personnel. SCP-001 has left its location. The gate is open. They are riding forth. Oh god, it's so beautiful. Because of this event's confluence with the recent breach of SCP-995, the opening of SCP-616, and the activation of SCP-098, the Foundation is required to immediately begin preparations for an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario.
Wow.
SCP-076 and SCP-073, Cain and Abel, are to be secured immediately. All personnel are to unlock and decode Emergency Order Patmos Omega and follow all orders within.
Wow.
Site 19 is to be secured, and all non-essential SCPs and personnel terminated and or destroyed. Cain and Abel, my 2 sons, I am coming. Behold, I stand at the gate and knock, and if any just follow, and is a new heaven and a new earth and the fruit of. Upon contacting Site 0, 05-14 responded that no such message had been sent from his location and that SCP-001 remained inert. The transmission was initially determined to be a hoax. However, close examination of the transmission reveals a timestamp dated years in the future. It is theorized that data expunged.
Administrator Clearance Accepted. Data recovered.
It is theorized that the gate to the Garden of Eden exists across all universes and versions of Earth. In one of those universes, set years in the future, an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario took place, and Site 0 from that reality broadcast the distress call. The distress call, by unknown means, seems to have traveled through the gate to our own reality.
Damn.
And it was it.
All right. So that's SCP-001, the Gate Guardian.
Okay. Nice.
That's messed up what they did to Cain and Abel.
That is, yeah.
Abel said nah.
Right.
Abel said hell
I'm not
nah.
going there.
I'm not going.
You know, I spawned daggers out of thin air. What is that going to do in face of obliteration?
And then Cain, poor Cain, man.
Yeah, man, his head split open. I like that you can see how old this is. First off, the description of the SCP itself is definitely older.
Right.
But also with the growth of
his art
style, and also the way he reads the stuff too.
Right.
But yeah, you can see like he's got some like draw lines in here, like some erase lines. And it's just not as clean as some of his later stuff that we watch. But it's kind of cool to see like the older SCPs are also the ones that he did first.
Right.
He popped off with some of these drawings, I'm not gonna lie. Like his explosions were like extremely well done.
Right. Looks very explodey.
Yeah, this was a really good one, I think.
Right.
He popped off with that different angle and stuff. He killed that. That's cold. And this explosion that's pretty sick. So I like it. I just destroyed your eardrum with that, but I liked it. Thanks for bringing me here with this. So what are we doing next?
So now we watch the deer.
Okay.
Because apparently they're linked together somehow.
We're about to find out very, very soon.
Okay.
So,
Peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's getting lit. I'm winking at them.
I see that.
Are you gonna edit out those winks too?
It's going dim.